very good afternoon, friends. I am Nilakshi Sharma, and it is an honor to speak to you, esteemed women, in this August forum. Today, I would try to address, think, and find ways about the problems faced by women in architecture. Traditionally, architecture is considered a profession for men. When I studied architecture in the 80s, we were 13 girls in a class of 42. So there were about 25% of us in that class. Today, it has risen up to 47%. But yet, only 17% of the women architects who study come into independent practice. Why is this happening? To my mind, there are few issues, the important ones being social acceptance, patience and passion for the craft, time lapse, and gender inclusiveness. When I speak about social acceptance, in general, the society finds it very difficult to take instructions from a woman. Architecture is a male-dominated profession, and it's a labor-oriented industry where most of the men work. So to have a command over that, we must have skill, knowledge of the craft, and we must have communication skill. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult to become a leader in the profession. Patience and passion for the craft are essential too. Because we do not have passion for the craft, then it will be difficult for us to sustain. And once we have a passion for doing something, everything else falls into place. Another important issue a woman architect encounters is time lapse. Women in general are nurturers. She raises the family. And the time when one starts one's practice, that is the time to raise a family. So usually they take time off to raise a family and then try to come back into the profession. If one leaves it completely, then it becomes very difficult to come back again. So one must continue, however, with little work, less workload, because then it is easier to continue and come back to the profession. And the passage back becomes smoother. Gender inclusiveness is another very, very important issue. Safety in the workspace and basic amenities at sites and offices are so very important and are factors to be looked at so that the number of architects in the profession can increase. We senior architects have a role to play in this. We have to mentor and hold hands of the young women architects because together we can. The strength of togetherness is immense. We can win our spot in the sun if we support each other and celebrate ourselves. Thank you.